So I just want to give you a little review here of Timberland boots. It's a pair of leather. I guess they're more for dress than they are for work, but you know, you kind of expect a decent level of quality either way. So as you can see here, these boots have hardly been worn. They're just about barely broken in, and yet in spite of me not being a heel dragger, these heels wore off very quickly. This one, the sole and the heel actually broke off of it. So I decided that I was going to rip off the rubber and see what these things are actually made of. So here's the pieces over here. It actually cracked off the heel and this part was flapping around, so I was able to pull this right off of the foam. Didn't give me much of a hard time at all. The thing that I found particularly interesting is I was thinking I might be able to get these resoled, but this part here that connects to the leather directly is typically referred to as the welt. And that is the part of the boot that, if you were going to have these resoled, that is the part that they would have to glue to in order to resole them. Unfortunately, on these, even though, as you can see on a relatively undamaged one, the welt looks like it's actually attached and is a separate part. It's in fact not a separate part, and this is what's happened with the foam. It's gone to dust. It's just done. So it wasn't even really the rubber that let go, it was the foam inside. Just deteriorated, just turned to dust, and then there was no support for the rubber sole that you actually walk on, and that's why it wore through. And again, there is just nothing here. So there's nothing to glue a new sole onto. So anyway, just before you go and buy yourself another pair of Timberlands, if you haven't had this problem yet, just be aware that, you know, they may not actually be the best boots in spite of the fact that they cost a fair bit of money. I did contact Timberland customer service about this, and another pair of boots that I have, Timberland boots, that the heel fell clean off of before they were even broken in. Timberland customer service never got back to me. They don't seem to care about the quality that they're putting out in the world. At least that's in my opinion, from my personal experience. So anyway, I don't really have any recommendations on what brand of boot to purchase, but I would caution you, know what you're buying. Look into Timberlands before you spend the money. All right, peace out.